Welcome to Current News. I'm your host, Chris Davis, and today we're going to do a review of Marvel The Defenders. So, if you haven't seen The Defenders, please click off this video because there is going to be spoilers, unfortunately. I'm not going to try to spoil everything, but it's hard to review it without giving away anything. So, if you haven't seen The Defenders, please click off this video and watch The Defenders. It's only eight episodes, so that's very manageable. So, with that being said, let's get into it. Marvel The Defenders is an awesome show. It's amazing. I really enjoyed the characters, the chemistry, the villains. The stakes was very high in this series. And I just liked how they tied everything all together. Danny Rand, Iron Fist, is trying to track the Hand, while Matt Murdock, Daredevil, is trying to not be Daredevil. He's trying to live a normal life because he doesn't want to hurt the friends. He doesn't want to hurt anyone close to him, namely Foggy and Karen. Jessica Jones is doing a case where this woman stops by and says that her husband, who's an architect, has been acting strangely. And Luke Cage has gotten out of prison and he's trying to help Harlan. What's the name of the city? He's trying to help Harlem. It's Harlem. He's trying to help Harlem. Some men are being recruited to do some job and somehow they wind up dead, and he's investigating that. So all the Defenders, every single character is living their own life. That's how it starts out until this huge earthquake happens, and then one thing leads to another. Jessica Jones gets knocked out in a building where there's C4, and she's at the precinct, and she's being investigated. She is being interrogated by the police. Matt Murdock stops by, and he's her lawyer. Hogarth doesn't want to take her case right now, so Foggy is working with Hogarth, and she tells Foggy to give this to someone else. So Foggy just gives it to his friend Matt Murdock, who likes doing pro bono cases. So he takes Jessica's case and he helps her get out. And they continue to investigate what happened, and then they go to Midland Circle. Iron Fist hooks up with Luke Cage because he's about to take out this young kid from Harlem, but Luke Cage stops him, and so they too go to Midland Circle, and that's where the Defenders all meet and they're fighting their way out. So then they go to the Chinese restaurant, and that's when they learn more about each other and learn more about the Hand. And none of them are psyched about working together except Danny Rand. He's the young and impressionable one of the group. So he's the only one who's really excited about working together. He sees that they're all on the same page. They're all fighting the Hand, so they should work together. Luke Cage has something with the Hand because they're hiring young men out of Harlem to do some cleaning job. Danny Rand's mission is to destroy the Hand. Matt Murdock, he ran to the Hand in Daredevil season 1 and season 2. Jessica Jones' client, he was hired by the Hand to build this building, and the Hand sent someone to assassinate him. He killed himself, but you see how Jessica's involved. So they're all on the same page. Luke Cage is skeptical about it, saying he doesn't believe it. Of course, Jessica Jones is being sarcastic, very cynical about it. Matt Murdock doesn't want anyone tied to this. He doesn't want anyone tied to him because he's afraid that someone else can get hurt, so he wants to go it alone. But Stick really glues them all together and says, if you all try to go it alone, you're all going to lose. So you're going to need each other. You're going to have to work with each other if you want to defeat the Hand. And so that's really how the Defenders really get together. The antagonist is Alexandria and the other members of the Hand. Alexandria is like the top leader of the Hand. You have Madame Gao. You have this Japanese guy and this guy from Africa. And then you have Bakudo. Sorry, that's another spoiler. Bakudo comes back. If you haven't seen Iron Fist, or if you have seen it, Bakudo comes back, but he doesn't come until much later. And so those are like the 5 leaders of the Hand. They come together. Alexandria resurrected Elektra and brainwashed her, and Elektra is now the Black Sky. And she does like what Alexandria wants. So assassinations, being an enforcer. That's what the Black Sky does. And the Hand's mission is to use Danny Rand to get into this cave where they can get their elixir for immortal life. I really liked the Hand, how they were like behind the scenes, controlling everything, invisible. Like, you don't know what this shadow organization is. And I also liked how there was some tension and some dissension in the group. After the Black Sky had failed twice to kill Matt Murdock, the other members of the Hand were starting to question the Black Sky and their leader Alexandria. So you were thinking that, oh no, there's going to be some kind of coup. Someone's going to try to just take over and become the leader now. The reason why they were also so mad at Alexandria is because she used the last of their like substance to bring the Black Sky back to life. So if any of them die before they can get any more of the substance from Kunlun, they're gone forever. Like, they're mortal. And so that's why they were so frustrated and angry at their leader Alexandria. I really liked the fight scenes. I really liked the story plot. My favorite moments in this like whole series, and when they were escaping from Midland Circle and they were working together, and when they were fighting in the Chinese restaurant, and like towards the end when they were fighting in the cave, they were taking out like a whole army of Hand operatives. They were just cutting right through them, just plowing right through them like they were nothing. Of course, they all have special abilities. Iron Fist has his chi, and the Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, is super strong. Her abilities, they're not very specific. All you really know she has is super strength. It's implied that she maybe can fly, but she says that she can only maybe glide. Of course, Luke Cage has the unbreakable skin. He can take bullets. And Daredevil, he's blind, but his other senses are extremely heightened. He has those martial arts skills and stuff. So they really all have abilities. Luke Cage and Jessica Jones are the ones who have the super strength. I really enjoyed like the supporting characters. Of course, Claire and Colleen, those are my 2 favorites. Claire and Colleen. I did like Foggy and Karen in Daredevil season 1 and season 2. I did like Misty and Luke Cage, but in the Defenders, they seem kind of irritating to me because Foggy and Karen don't want Matt Murdock to be Daredevil, but we as the viewers, we want to see Daredevil. But he's out of all the Netflix Marvel series, his is the best one. So we have to see Daredevil. We want to see Daredevil. and they're like, we don't want you to be Daredevil again. Just drop it. You were just starting your life again. Don't be Daredevil anymore. But I'm glad Foggy came around to him being Daredevil. He even gave him the suit to escape from the precinct. Misty, I felt that they could trust Misty. Misty has seen a lot. She was very close to Luke Cage, especially in season 1. Seen a lot of stuff go down. So I think they could have just told her everything. She basically almost knew everything. They should have just gone on and told her. I think that in episode 7, when they were in the precinct and Misty was trying to get them to tell them what's going on, I just think that they didn't have to break out. I think that was unnecessary. I think they could have told the police everything that happened, and hey, go to Midland Circle, but if you go, come armed, come with the SWAT team, call the National Guard. If you're going to go there, go ahead and go there. And then they go there. They should have just, whatever it took for them to get there, that's what they should have done. I do think breaking out of police custody was completely unnecessary. I know they had to feel that pressure from law enforcement, but I think they could have just told them what happened, and maybe the police would have understood and just let them go or tell them not to get involved, and they would have gotten involved anyway. They could. The good thing is that at the end they didn't have to face any jail time. All of the charges were dropped, and it basically officially nothing happened. The last scene I liked, Daredevil versus Elektra. Elektra, the Black Sky. She kills Alexandria, the leader of the Hand, and basically tells the rest of the members that she is in charge, and you don't have the substance yet. So if you don't cooperate with me, I'm going to kill you, basically. And so they all back down and do what the Black Sky wants. And the Black Sky has the Iron Fist. She tricks the Iron Fist in a fight and uses her size, takes his fist, redirects his fist into the keyhole or whatever, and then he opens up the door to Shou-Lao, the Undying Dragon, and they're able to collect his dragon bones, because that's where the substance is. But the last scene, Daredevil versus Elektra, when he's finally talking through to her, and they're kissing each other and the building is coming down on top of them. That's a really powerful scene. I really enjoyed the Defenders. Now, people have complained about the team dynamics and about some of the lighting and the fight scenes. My thing is, nothing's perfect. Everything has flaws in it. I do think that that sometimes in the series it was going a little slow, especially with the supporting characters. As I said earlier, the only supporting characters I really liked were Colleen and Claire. Everyone else was kind of in the way, but I know that they had to be there because it's all their worlds colliding. But overall, I really enjoyed this series. Now, what you should watch before you watch The Defenders, of course, you can watch The Defenders without watching anything else previously. But I'd say if you wanted to get some good background information, watch Daredevil season 1 through 2, and then watch Iron Fist season 1. Now, Iron Fist season 1 has gotten a lot of criticism saying that it was terrible. It may be the least out of all the Netflix series. That doesn't mean Iron Fist is a terrible series. Iron Fist is a great series. The first 2 episodes are slow, but once you hit episode 3, it starts to pick up momentum, and it starts being a phenomenal series. It starts being great. The martial arts choreography, learning more background information about the hand. I don't understand why Iron Fist got so much bad reviews, while every big YouTube channel or big review is saying that Iron Fist is terrible or Finn Jones is terrible. Iron Fist is a great series. I mean, when Iron Fist came out, these big movie, TV show reviewers says it was terrible, that it was whitewashing, but then the fan base really loved it. And part of my problem, part of what I'm trying to say is, when it comes to Iron Fist and some other reviews, people need to think more for themselves. When I go see a film, I do look at reviews, and I see whether the film did well or not. But if I go ahead and see a film and I've looked at the reviews, I have the reviews in my mind. I have them in mind. So when I look at this film, I'm going to see what the reviewers were talking about. And if I leave that theater, or I leave my couch and I think otherwise, that the series is great, then I'm going to say it. It's just part of the problem is, like, people aren't like thinking for themselves now. They're just doing what's popular. Oh, all the reviewers say that Iron Fist is terrible, so it must be true. It's not true. Iron Fist is definitely a great series. It's definitely one worth watching. Like, watch it. Of course, you can watch The Defenders, and they'll just fill you in about everything else. But if you really want some good background information, you want to understand a lot of things in The Defenders, watch Daredevil season 1 through 2, and then watch Iron Fist season 1. You don't have to watch Jessica Jones, or you don't have to watch Luke Cage. They really don't get tied into the hand until like The Defenders come around. So that's all we have for today. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. Also, tell me what you think about The Defenders in the comments section below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Who were your favorite characters? Who were your favorite villains? What are your expectations for the next Defender series, or the next series of the next season of Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist? What do you think about the Punisher that's coming up? Just let me know in that comment section below, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And all of you have a great day.